Good day to everybody out there to see thy wealth, water your health, drink a glass of water. And we just love free things, don't we? We got solar right there, giving us free power, free air conditioning, everything, TV. We just love free things, right? And since we love free things so much, I gotta ask you, what are you waiting for? Why haven't you went off grid and started to grow your own food yet? Why haven't you went off grid to started to collect your rainwater for your gardening? Why haven't you went off grid and put some solar on your house and pay off your property so you don't have a mortgage, right? We like free things. We said we like free things. You say, well, you got to invest something up front to get what you got. That's with anything, damn near. You got to invest time at your job for 2 weeks before they cut you a check, right? You ain't got no problem putting your body in on their premise for 2 to sometimes 3 whole weeks before you get to the check, right? So we have to invest up front before we're able to reap on the back end. But see, a lot of these people don't know about back end because these rappers is getting raped, right? So when it's time for them to collect their back end, there's nothing to discuss. In fact, they come out here and talk about, oh, don't my record label, this and that. But guess what? We're not here to talk about them. We're here to talk about this well right here. From Mother God, the earth, Mother Nature providing us water from the earth for free. This is a well. You say, oh, you had to pay for it up front. That's right, you're right. But on the back end, we're gonna reap. So we have a well right here that's giving us some really good, fresh, clean water. I don't drink water from the sink, so I usually drink coconut waters or get my water from a fruit. We also have right here, as you can see, back here on this, you have this little hill. If you can see, if the camera's clear enough, there's like a small hill. Just over that hill is a creek that borders the whole length of the property. In fact, cuts in on some of the property. So we have not only the creek water, if we need, but we have the well water, right? All right. So we just want to show you that this is possible. This is attainable. You don't have to pay the county for your water. And if you don't have a well and you want to get you want to get some free water, then just tap into putting some guards on your house and collect your water into a cistern. Listen, we have to become self-reliant. The government really doesn't care. They don't care. Only thing they care about, when I say the government, I'm talking about the politicians, the Congress, the senators. Most of these people don't care. You only got a select few that actually really give a damn about the people, right? You got a select few that actually give a crap about the people. And, okay, so we got another cabin over here, right? We got another cabin. This is for all the new people that's coming. I'm always going to have some new people coming in. There's always going to be new people coming in to see what we got here. So we have 2 off-grid cabins. This one here is connected to solar, right? The well, okay? This one over here is nothing at all. No electricity, no water, nothing. That's okay. We're not really sure what we want to do with this one just yet. You know what I'm saying? We got the garden over here, plenty of coconuts. Everything is off the grid. You got 19 Keys. You got Hassan Campbell. You got a lot of these, Wall Street Chapper. You got a lot of these guys that's in the financial, quote unquote, entertainment industry. I think Wall Street Trapper was one of the ones that actually spoke about getting a whole bunch of land. You got Earn Your Leisure talking about getting land over in Ghana. That's for development purposes in regards to real estate and buildings. And I shout out Earn Your Leisure for pointing out Khalees's farm. I like that. Although Khalees is a celebrity, what about the ones that aren't celebrities in middle America that are building farms? What's wrong with those cats or those people? You know, but anyway, thanks for shouting out and pointing out Khalees is has bought a farm over in Kenya. That's incredible. That's magnificent. I know I'm on the right path. But to see celebrities realizing that growing your own food is the way. See, the celebrities are who we look to growing up in the urban community. Because a lot of our parents are working all day. And even if they aren't working, they were influenced by the music as well. So we, in turn, you know what I'm saying? So to see those individuals jumping into the farming world, you know how transcending that'll be for the culture? I mean, to see people actually showing that they're farming. Khalees isn't a hip hop artist. She's more of a pop, slash R. I'm gonna say pop, but to see people from the hip hop culture influence and persuade the same way they influence and persuade people to buy jewelry, foreign cars, right? Tricking is the same way they can influence us to go out and buy land, to go out and buy acreage, to go out and grow your own food, to start paying off your mortgage. So you don't have to pay all this interest. Man, listen, you got a $150,000 mortgage. By the time you end up paying that in 30 years, you're going to end up paying over $300,000. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. You bought a $150,000 mortgage. By the time you end up paying that in 30 years, you got $300,000 in payments that you done made. You done paid double what you bought the property for. So it's ridiculous, man. All you have to do is prioritize. Buy you some land, no cash, go to the county, go to the sheriff's sales, and start to look at this thing from having no debt. Because if you can't take it away, you're good. If they can't take it away, you're good. So let's just start setting ourselves up for the inevitable, which is being able to sustain self. Now, more than ever, is it important? You know what I'm saying? I got enough room here to house a few people, more than a few. And eventually we'll build a community that makes sense. Nothing reckless, nothing, it's gotta be the right thing over here. You know what I mean? I don't wanna have just any type of energy around me. You know what I mean? But I wanna be able to give the value out in the jewels and to actually show you that we're doing this. We're not only talking. We're not only saying, oh, you need to prepare for doomsday. Oh, you need to stay dangerous. Oh, you need to, these are the end times. It's a lot of slogans and statements that are said, but no one is teaching you how or that they're actually doing these things. Prepare for end times. But what the hell does that look like? What does the end times look like? What you need to say is you need to prepare to feed your family. You need to prepare to have clean water. You need to prepare to have defense tools and mechanisms and all kinds of things. You need to start doing a whole bunch. Look, man, it's real. This is real out here. And in America, where the National Guard is being brought into DC, that's just the beginning of this whole mess. It's going to get even worse. It's going to get even worse. But hey, who am I? What am I doing? I ain't doing nothing. I'm just running around in the streets, on the block, selling drugs, big chain, big boy Benz, tricking. That's all I'm doing. I'm not giving no positivity because we all flock to the negative. If I'm coming on here talking negative about somebody or spewing hate and blah, 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 we flock to that. If we try to teach you how to take control of your life and be sovereign and independent, that shit is a nose turned up. Oh, he think he better than everybody and blah, 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 and this and that. Listen, I'm the insecure one. I'm not trying to shoot nobody down. And if my message isn't coming across as a way to be inviting to you, then, just listen to the message and don't worry about the messenger. Because I'm not always good with my delivery. And I don't claim to be. But I would like to influence and provide value in a way that can inspire someone to get off their behind today, call that county, hey, you guys have any over-the-counter tax deeds? And they can get back onto my feed and say, yo, see, I bought a piece of land for $2,500 a day in Georgia. Shout out to you. But that's what I would love to hear that. That's great testimonies from something. And I didn't get paid for that. I didn't get paid to tell you that you can go to the county and get you a tax deed and buy you and resell it for profit or hold on to it and do off-grid living. I'm not getting paid for that. I'm able to create content, but I'm not getting no dollar in my pocket to tell you to go to the county so you can level up your life. You may not want to do off-grid, but you may want to start doing fix and flips, or you might want to be an owner financier, or you might want to have some renovate, who knows? But we got to get started somewhere, preferably with growing our own food. Go to your local nursery, I don't even like Home Depot seeds, but whatever, almost anything is better than nothing at this point. Almost anything is better than nothing. So with that, I thank y'all for tuning in and tapping in. This is See Thy Wealth, water your health, drink a glass of water.